Hello teachers! In this video I will show you how to use the Whiteboard feature in Schoology's Conferences app. Similar to Google Meets, Conferences is Schoology's video conferencing tool that allows you to interact with your students. Conferences can be found in the left-hand side near the bottom. I'm going to click here. This is where you can create a new conference or join one that you've already created. So I'm going to start this conference. Whenever you first join a conference, it's going to confirm first your microphone and then audio. So I'm going to allow it. It's now going to make me test.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
If I wanted to turn on the video camera, it would do the same. By clicking here, it would make me confirm that I wanted to use a camera. Alright, so this section here, this is where the whiteboard is. This is the default app when you first come. All you have to do is come down here where it says slide 1, and then you have 11 other slides that you can navigate from. Everything else outside of 1 is going to be blank. So if I had any students, they would be able to see this whiteboard, and they'd also be able to see my cursor as I'm moving it around. So if I come over here to the right, there's a variety of ways I can interact with this whiteboard. Right now, I have it here, but I can make it so that I can draw on it. So I can have pencils to create something or draw. I can make a variety of shapes. I can also do text. So I'm going to choose the pencil, and you can see I'm just writing. I could change the size if I wanted to. I could change the colors. Go back over here. If I wanted to erase everything, I can use this right here. I can come back over to tools if I wanted to do, let's say, a rectangle. I could use a triangle. So there's just a variety of ways I can interact. I can go over here and I can type text if I wanted by making a box. So you can interact any way you want with this, just as you had your own whiteboard in class. So I'm going to delete this. Now what's really fun to do when you have students is this option right here that says to turn on multi-user. So I don't have any students here, but you'll see here how my cursor now has the first part of my name, Mrs. Howell. So students, since I just clicked to turn this on, would now be able to interact and draw on the board too. So if I was to say, do a math problem, I could be having them solve for X. And then you could see the students come over and they would actually be able to solve it, and you'd be able to actually see the process they're using and then correct them if you need. So the students really like this part here where they can actually interact. And the nice thing is that they're engaged, and you can also see who's actually writing on the whiteboard. So there's a variety of tools that you can use within this feature. Now let's say you have a variety of things on slide 2, but you don't want to delete everything. You want to just go to another blank one. You just come down, select another, and then you could go back to doing whatever you need to do to interact on this whiteboard. You can also incorporate PowerPoints into this, or pictures, anything like that. I could change the background and interact with it. So let me show you how that works. So let's say I come down here to Actions. Now I'm going to upload a presentation. I'm going to click to Browse for Files. And let's just do this US map right here. So it's uploading. I'm going to come up here to confirm I do want it to be uploaded. So now the students can see this map too. So if I wanted to interact and explain perhaps certain trails that existed, oops, let's do the pencil. If I wanted to show certain trails that existed out of Texas, or if I wanted to show certain trails that headed west, I could use this feature with this map. I could then set it so that students could maybe work, and I could ask them, for instance, I could call on the student to say, show me where the Mississippi River would be, and then you could see them try to show where it is. You could also do this with PowerPoints, videos, anything that you can upload or link to. You can have as a background and then write over this. And just again, every time I've ever used this with my students, they really enjoy this because it's interactive. Not only are you able to kind of interact just like you're in class where you can write on the whiteboard, but there's a way for the students to also be able to use it. So again, all these features right here are what you need to know.